All right, this is an interesting start. We're kicking things off with Falco versus the Olimar. Sure, why not? Honestly, Flybones is the type of player that knows how to micromanage with like characters, like with like Rosalina, Villager. So I can see them playing Olimar. Definitely is a character I think would be right up their alley. All right, that being said though, Medz is the very aggro type. So if you can't like know how to fight back it with Olimar, which isn't too hard. Olimar is a pretty disjointed, well, disjointed for the size of Olimar. Oh no, I was about to say there was no way you're gonna make it back. But yeah, I think Fly can actually box out Falco for the most part, as long as they're, you know, very careful to not get spiked like that, because like I said, Medz is very well practiced now. He's been like playing the last few days a lot. Olimar versus Falco is a weird matchup. It's a little bit of a weird one, but Olimar is like a pretty decent character. In fact, I think Olimar has a higher tier placement compared to Falco, I think. So yeah, Flybones definitely can do well here, but you know, if there's one thing I like to see more out of Flybones, it's definitely up smashes. Olimar's up smashes is extremely far-reaching. Yeah, like that. There we go. Like, it reaches really high in the air. It also has a decent horizontal hitbox as well, so it definitely can scoop into the launcher really well. As long as Flybones would not fall for the old online classic of running back and getting forward smash. And here comes the lag. I am going to chalk that up to location. Yeah, let's go with that. Hi, Sora. How you doing? Man, I've been in a KH mood lately ever since, like, Kingdom Hearts 4 got announced at that Nintendo Direct, guys. Like, man, it's still baffling to me that, like, out of all, like, news sources, it was like, hey, you know, State of Play? No. Game Awards? No. Like, not Game Fest, whatever. Like, the Summer Game Fest, I think it was called? No. Tokyo Game Show? No. Heckin' Nintendo Direct, baby. That's where you get your new Kingdom Hearts 4 knowledge. And it still baffles me. Tokyo Game Show, who? Exactly! Also, hey, Gamer Hype, thanks for the resub. I didn't see any lag. But seriously, though, Gamer Hype, I really do appreciate that. I've been dealing with a lot, I'll be honest, I've been dealing with a lot of financial issues lately, so you guys subscribing helps me out way more than you can imagine, so I really do appreciate it. Oh my god, that drag down was so good! Medz almost got that up smash, but it's okay, they were able to follow up eventually. Honestly, Flybones didn't do too bad. They were able to pull Medz into final stock there pretty easily, so yeah, first game goes to Medz. The fact that KH4 was right at the tail end of the Direct is one of the reasons I think that Direct wasn't that bad. I just feel so torn on it because it's like, man, what a crazy news update in this Nintendo Direct that didn't have much else going for it. I feel like it would have done better if they actually threw in like the Splatoon Raiders stuff, but for some reason they gave Splatoon Raiders its own Direct. I know Splatoon is like ridiculously popular, it's just surprising, you know? Yo, Rocky. Just clocked out of work, insane seating, work by Medz, can't lie. Man, it's just sad that you couldn't quite make it in time, Rocky. We could have probably seated you a little higher so you could have like gotten past round 1, but oh well, it is what it is. Did you know that Flybones has been working on an Olimar? I was surprised. I do think Ocarina of Time remake reveal was underwhelming, it getting leaked aside. Aside from, I'll be real, even if it didn't get leaked, I probably wouldn't care all that much. Because, like, I feel like a Ocarina of Time remake is the most obvious thing that Nintendo could have ever done. So even if it wasn't leaked, I felt like, oh, well, I kind of saw this coming anyway. You're only surprised because it seemed like a pocket, not an actual secondary from him. I think they were just not feeling like Villager against Medz because they know Medz was going to pull out Falco against him. Which isn't to say Olimar is going to do amazing against Falco. It's more that Olimar's attacks are 90% projectiles. If I'm missing this one because I think I have guaranteed spot finals this season at the moment, we'll see how it goes. Oh man, guys, I've been playing so much Final Fantasy VII lately, but it's so annoying because whenever I have to upload the VOD onto YouTube, I always have to like get freaking copyright claimed out the butt because like Square just copyrights every single song from their series. And it's just really annoying. Oh my god. Medz! Good catch. And Flybones has no jump, so they're going to have to fly back. Good weaving around the down air, though. But yeah, if there's anything I'd like to see more from Fly, definitely trying to mix things up a little bit more rather than trying to go for smash attacks. Definitely want to try to... I don't want to say zoning, but you definitely want to, like, make Medz walk towards you. Although it doesn't help that a lot of Falco's body parts become invincible during his attack, so it's a little hard to actually get in on Falco sometimes with Olimar's small body. Again, very good. Nice footstool, but no, just quite... Yeah, that's what I mean. You can just, like, reflect all of the projectiles, so it's a little annoying there. Nice up smash. See, that's what I'm saying. I think Olimar's up smash is legitimately their best move. Like, that move is fast, has little end lag, and man, does it hit like a truck sometimes based on whatever Pikmin you use. You know, like the purple one. All right. But yeah, what was I saying, though? Like, yeah, I have to actively be constantly talking during this, like, whenever we're at the Northern Cave specifically, because, like, I don't want to deal with YouTube copyright stuff whenever we, like, go to any of, like, the file... like the Square Enix stages, because like, man, I don't know why they have to like make it so hard to actually make people want to like show their games on YouTube. Like, I'm amazed how many people, like, I know a lot of people do it out of passion because like, oh, they really love like Square Enix games because like either from nostalgia or like they just really enjoy the types of games that Square Enix makes, but they make it so much harder for any like content creators related to Square Enix being able to like bring out, like, be able to stream their game, well, put their games on YouTube without getting like randomly copyrighted. It stinks. It's hard to get in on Falco with Olimar's small bodies going on to Yaoi fanfiction. Believe me, there's plenty of Yaoi fanfiction as it is when it comes to, oh my god, even up real nicely. Yeah, I like Fly is actually staying a little further back now. That's actually really good use there. But, you know, like, if there's one thing that Fly needs to do more, I really want them to come in at a 45-degree angle. Like, going in on a straight angle against Falco is not great because Falco's attacks are very straightforward. Like, it's kind of like fighting K-Rool. You never want to go into K-Rool straight on because his arm is going to get through it. And same thing with Falco. His hitboxes are just so freaking massive. You have to enter at from an angle, otherwise you're not going to be able to get in on him. Or you can just get spiked like that. Medz takes the entire set. GG.